Jason, what? No, this your boy Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Today we are live right back with another one. Happy motherfucking. Is it Friday? I forgot, man, because I'm kinda. Yeah, it's fucking Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. As a matter of fact, I have to take a piss. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I have to piss like a motherfucker, man. Oh my fucking god. Yes, sir. Piss time is over. What's good, my guys? Go seven. Well, he's your boy Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one. And I'm saying, I've been kinda inconsistent lately, but I've been inconsistent because I had to fix my goddamn life, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to fix my motherfucking life in real life, and that shit was a huge What the fuck? And that shit was a huge motherfucking success, man. I was able to get done so many things. It is fucking incredible. Because one thing about online, when you're somebody who's online and as far as content creation and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You're only as good as your real life is. Because life online is nothing but a reflection of your real life. This is real life in an extended type of version. You get what I'm saying? In the sense of you cannot fake the funk if you jump online. People will peep who you are. Everybody's retarded, everybody kinda lacks intelligence. But one thing you cannot necessarily neglect and escape is who you are. And people jump. Y'all should be able to hear me now. If you couldn't hear me already. You know what I'm saying? As a man, nah, I can't check. Oh, I can check. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 fucking seconds. I'll be right back. Fuck it, we ball. Y'all should hear me anyways. But if y'all couldn't hear me, I was just talking about how life is not all about what you've been dealt, what cards you've been dealt. It is how you deal with things, you know what I'm saying? And this is just to keep it all nice and sweet. Life is all about how you are dealing with things and not what kind of cards you've been dealt. You know what I'm fucking saying, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all get what I'm saying? But y'all should hear me anyways. Y'all should be able to catch my first 10 minutes anyways. If not, who gives a fuck? Let's just keep on talking. Now I'm saying, as I was saying in the very beginning, if y'all could hear me, great. But if y'all couldn't hear me, I was saying this right here. The reason why my beautiful face, my beautiful ass was gone for a couple days, I was like posting 2 videos or I was making 2 lives in a matter of 2 weeks, which is fucking atrocious for my schedule, but there was a reason behind my schedule. Because I was fixing my damn life! I was fixing my damn life! Not out of depression, because I was also fucked or something. Just to get even better. People think change needs to happen when you're already fucked up, when you're already in the goddamn trenches, mentally speaking. But change is not to be pursued when you are fucked up exclusively. Change is also here to be pursued even if you feel well. Let me elaborate as I grab my water. Give me 2 seconds. Let me grab my water, my bottle of water. Ah, there. You see? People have this mindset deeply rooted inside of them. Check this out. Check this out. Motherfuckers think change needs to happen when you're already fucked up. Like, people change when it's already too late. Then people come to certain realizations, which are saying, damn, I need to change. But in a lot of cases, like 9 times out of 10, in a good amount of cases, people change only when it's too late. For an example, you're in a relationship and you show abusive behavioristics towards your partner. Lord forbid, but you might be beating your wife's ass. You might give her a goddamn 1-2 jab straight uppercut left hook or some shit like that because you are one abusive ass piece of shit of a husband. But you only realize your dumb ass behavior when your wife is already gone. Now you're like realizing, damn, I needed to change. Why I was so aggressive when it comes to dealing with my goddamn spouse. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of ridiculous. That example is very exaggerated and very ridiculous. But as a matter of fact, it ain't. Somewhere on this planet, this is reality for somebody. Everything is everywhere. Everything is everywhere. So this wasn't a stupid example whatsoever. But the gist of it all is, to be less goofy and to get straight to the point, people change when it's already too late. And essentially, changing when it's already too late is rooted in a lack of intelligence. Intelligence, at least per my definition, is partially marked by seeing things before they even happen. How are you doing that? How can you do that? How do you do that? You don't buy you some magical orb on some Miss Cleo type shit and try to predict the future. Today in 10 minutes, I see, I will buy some Takis. Yeah, no, it's not about that. Not about some spooky shit. But seeing something before it even happens is tracking your desires. Your desires are how you behave. When you have a desire for snacks, you behave yourself in a way which is goddamn searching for snacks. So your desires build your behavioristics, or they are how you behave, to be more accurate. And to see where your life is leading, you have to track your desires. Whatever you desire will be your outcome. And it's not hard to do. It sounds very fancy how I'm explaining it, like tracking things before they even happen. But in all actuality, ladies and gentlemen, that shit is very easy. It is very simple, like everything in life. When you are able to track your desires, okay, right now I have this desire, so I will have this tendency. When you can go like this, when you can operate your goddamn life like this, you won't meet outcomes which are not desirable. You know what I'm saying? When you're able to track where your desires, your preferences, your prejudices, your biases, etc., are pushing you towards, you are now able to see, manufacture, and direct your future. It goes like this: a homeless person could prevent them from being homeless when they just were able to track where their goddamn gambling desires were leading in the first place. And y'all, let me know if y'all could hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me right now. Give me 2 seconds. Let me know if y'all can hear me right now. If y'all can hear me, please type yes, we hear you. Yeah, we hear you. If not, then I just keep on talking. Y'all should hear me anyways. But anyways, when you are not able to track your desires, life seems very accidental, goddamn random, unpredictable, and whatnot. And don't get it twisted, you are not able to predict life to a T, to a very accurate degree, goddamn bars. But you're able to somewhat anticipate, vaguely, and in a general type of sense, where things are leading towards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, check this out. Imagine you have a desire for gambling, a strong desire for gambling, right? You cannot necessarily predict to a T where this desire will lead you, like on a very specific level. But what you can predict is this right here. Me having a very intense desire to gamble, which is out of control and is not goddamn. Yeah, which is out of control. Me having a desire for gambling, which is out of control, will lead me to spend a whole lot of money on goddamn gambling endeavors. So in that type of sense, you're able to vaguely predict the future, you know what I'm saying? And now you can pursue accurate predictions. Accurate is relative, but sort of accurate predictions, you know what I'm saying? So keep that shit in motherfucking mind. Life is easy when you have a hold of yourself. And the first step to get a hold of yourself is tracking your desires. Your desires are your motivation. Keyword motivation. The word motor, goddamn engine, is in that word. You got them motor, you got them drive. Where you going? Keyword, where you going, is linked in your desires. So what the fuck do you desire? And why do you desire what you desire? If you're able to goddamn understand your desires to a T, you're straight. You're pretty much straight. Life is very easy when you have a hold of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm motherfucking saying? And a good way to conduct or like to judge what desire is good and what desire is bad is to be fully honest. Is to be fully honest within yourself. When you're fully honest within yourself, you don't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bullshitting is just happening when somebody is not honest. It goes like this. Let's just go back to the gambling example. Somebody is a bullshitter if they can't be honest about their desire. Not as in telling others what they're desiring, but where the desire will lead to. You know what I'm saying? You have to be honest with your desires. You see, you have a gambling desire. You have like a gambling addiction. This is your desire. Now you have to be honest. Is this desire beneficial? Huh? Yes or no? Now you have to be honest. If you're dishonest, you will say, yeah, this desire is beneficial. Now you're fucking yourself over. Now you got them putting something into your space which shouldn't be in your space because ultimately it is not beneficial, but you justify it to be beneficial even though it ain't because you're not honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It goes like this. It goes like motherfucking this, ladies and gentlemen. Honesty is a pretty scary thing because honesty is linked to vulnerability. Humans have a distaste for vulnerability because of many different reasons, such as our infamous society. But beyond society, it is something deeply rooted in the psychology of every human being, not wanting to be vulnerable because vulnerability is sort of diminishing your power, or at least this is what people think. People think If I'm honest right now, my power will be taken away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're able to be attacked by everybody because everybody sees your hand. One thing about people who lie 24/7 is, or not 24/7, yet 24/7 included, but one thing about people who lie quite often is their innate tendency, or like their innate thinking pattern of not wanting to be vulnerable. When you lie, you protect your vulnerability, which is goddamn linked to honesty. Honesty and vulnerability go hand in hand. And if you are dishonest, for the lack of better words, yeah, that's even the correct word. If you are dishonest, you protect your vulnerability. When you show your vulnerability towards everybody, you know what I'm saying? People can peep how you are, and now they can push certain buttons to make you behave a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? When somebody knows your goddamn truth intention is this, they can push certain buttons to make you react and respond in a certain type of way. Because vulnerability expressed may make you susceptible to manipulation if you're expressing your vulnerability towards the wrong individuals. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't express your vulnerability to just anybody. Because if you do, you're susceptible to being open to the wrong person. When you're open, you have no space to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being too open and too honest is not good. Even though it appears to be good and like goddamn noble and whatnot. But in some cases, you have to lie. You have to lie in some cases. For an example, when you meet somebody who's not in your best interest, you have to lie to a certain degree. Imagine you expressing your most dearest and heartful plans to somebody who's not in your best interest. They will make sure that your plans will fail because now they know what you're up to. In that scenario, it is very good to protect yourself. Now, lying is appropriate when you meet somebody who's not in your best interest. You get what I'm saying? Honesty is all fine and dandy and extremely vital. But know where you need to be honest and where you don't need to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about polarity, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is truly bad, including lying. Lying is not truly bad. Hell, have you ever been at the goddamn job interview before? That shit is like a lying competition. It is like, who's lying harder, you or the manager? The interviewed person or the manager? Who is lying harder? You know what I'm saying? This whole world is based off lies and goddamn foolery and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. That shit is motherfucking crazy, ladies and fucking gentlemen. So yeah, don't label things as bad, such as lying. Lying can be motherfucking beneficial before, huh? Hell! I guess y'all just don't know how goddamn ridiculous some job interviews can get. One party is lying harder than the other party. Yeah, before this job, I was a goddamn pilot, but you just goddamn applying for a Burger King job. You know what I'm saying? Lying is like crazy in this world. Lying is a crazy ass energy. So don't get it twisted. Lying can be good. Lying is used to protect yourself from people who are not in your best interest. But don't lie 24/7. Now you're just abusing that power again. Know how to initiate balance. You know what I'm fucking saying? You get what I'm fucking saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm fucking saying? Know how to initiate balance. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Actually, I just want to continue to talk about one thing I started in the very beginning, which I forgot to extend for the second motherfucking time now, but let's just keep on diving into that train of thought. Online is never exceeding your real life or like going beyond your real life. Whoever you are online is directly linked to who you are in real life. When you ain't shit in real life, guess what? Einstein, you won't be shit online either. It's simple. It is very motherfucking simple. As I was saying part 2, online is like a coping mechanism for people who lack attraction in their real life. Because it all goes back, once again, as always, to the fear of not being honest. When you're truly honest in your real life, you would attract. Period. Honesty is like attractive, even though it feels ugly as hell to be honest, because that shit ain't pleasant. You know what I'm saying? To be honest is not necessarily pleasant. It doesn't feel pleasant, at least from a conditioned POV. And who am I to judge? Everybody's conditioned to a certain degree. Not everybody, but a whole lot of people are conditioned. So, people are conditioned to completely neglect vulnerability. Vulnerability is also identity and authenticity, ladies and gentlemen. I was saying you shouldn't be goddamn vulnerable and honest 24/7. Of course, common sense. Know when to lie and know when not to lie. But still, vulnerability can never be 100% be suppressed. Unless you want to make yourself in a way which is not pleasant to be around. In that case, fake the funk how you like to fake the funk, you know what I'm saying? But hell, vulnerability is always linked to your identity, to your individuality. Individuality is the most precious thing in life. Life is not about success, externally speaking, like money, fame, riches, bitches, witches, and whatnot. Life is about success on the inside. I know that shit sounds very cliche, like some shit a white girl would say on social media. Hi guys, take care of yourself. So on some that type of shit. But there is a lot of truth to that statement. That life is not about riches, bitches, fame, and whatnot. It is about your vulnerability, which is your fucking identity. Vulnerability is who you truly are. Little do you know. I was kinda addressing this in a live, which I made a couple days ago. How vulnerability or like fear is really who you truly are. You cannot fear something which is not resembling you in some way, shape, or form. Have you ever had somebody who's hating on you for no reason? It is not for no reason. Hate, fear, that Martian type of space, that 8th house type of space is a reflection of individuality. So, somebody who's hating on somebody for no reason is not even a thing. There is always a reason. When you see somebody who's hating on you for no reason, check this out. The reason for them hating on you for all so-called no reason is because you carry yourself in a certain way which is reminding them of themselves. People hate themselves. So when they see you and you remind them of their own self, they start to hate you. But they don't hate you. They hate themselves. And they hate that they can see themselves inside of you. Period. You get what I'm fucking saying? Hate is never for no reason. There is the stupidest choice of words, but there is the reason why the 8th house is so close to the goddamn 9th house. Because hate is there for a reason. Where's my fucking charger? Hate is fucking there for a reason. Hate is always for a motherfucking reason, so don't get it twisted. And the reason people hate is because they hate themselves. So hate is never truly random or like out of the blue, so to speak. Fun fact, out of the blue is like a goddamn sentence or like a proverb, which is derived from the Gemini archetype, or like rather from the sky blue space. Coming from the blue, coming out of nowhere, coming out of randomness. This reminds heavily of Gemini, the goddamn sign of the blue sky, of the goddamn clouds, communication, talking and whatnot. Being, or like things coming out of the blue is linked to randomness. What the fuck? Goddamn, my light is like going off for no damn reason. It's like goddamn bright as hell and like dim as hell for like no reason. It expands and contracts for no damn reason. But anyways, what the fuck, man? I need to fix my goddamn light bulb. That shit is some goddamn Uzbekistan Russian type of goddamn light bulb. That shit is old as I can't even zoom in. That shit is old as hell, man. What the fuck? But I got my goddamn heating system open. I'm fucking straight as a bitch, man. I'm straight as a bitch, man. It's finally warm in this goddamn shed, man. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. But anyways, finishing up what I started. things. What was I saying? Ah, yeah, for things to come out of the blue. That means things coming out of randomness, coming for no reason. Keyword no reason, because the blue, the sky, Gemini is opposing Sagittarius. Gemini is opposing Sagittarius. Things happen out of randomness. Randomness opposes meanings and reasonings. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a little fun fact about that whole statement, about that whole proverb. Things coming out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to drop a fun fact. I just wanted to drop a motherfucking fun fact. Because I'm sky blue today. I'm blue as a bitch today. I'm blue as a bitch today. You know what I'm saying? I'm blue from head to toes except my jacket. Blue fucking Jordans, blue fucking jeans, blue fucking jacket. We fly as fuck, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. We fly as hell, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see that shit? Fucking wings on my back. Motherfucking wings on my back, ladies and fucking gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying? Well, anyways. Y'all have to fix your real life before y'all jump online. Online can never truly exceed your fucking real life, period. It just can't. You are who you are, and that shit is on God. That shit is on God. You are who you are. And who you are online is who you are in real life too. You cannot fake the funk, because we all peep game. Subconsciously at least. When we see somebody online and we can sense that they ain't necessarily resonating, or like we cannot resonate with that type of person, it is for a reason. Anytime you cannot resonate with somebody from an not necessarily objective point of view, but anytime you cannot resonate with somebody, it is because the other party lacks authenticity. One thing everybody can relate to is authenticity. Let's just say somebody's talking about chess, and you don't give a rat's flying ass about chess, but they are so passionate and so sincere about their expressions about chess. You still catch the spirit. Accordingly, you resonate. You kinda engaged with them talking about chess, even though you don't give a rat's flying ass about chess. Because authenticity is something everybody relates to, regardless of what we're talking about. You feel me? Authenticity is attraction. You feel me? It is motherfucking attraction. It is attraction. But nowadays, people virtue signal. Yeah, this is like a good way to describe what's happening. People virtue signal. If you don't know what virtue signaling means, it is just talking about something which sounds good, but you don't stand behind that shit. Like, let's just say everybody agrees that red is a fucking dumb-ass color and red should be banished from society. Now you see people talking accordingly. Well, like talking like this. Red should be banished. Red is an ugly-ass color, but deep down they don't give a rat's flying ass about red. This is what virtue signaling means. You talking about something you don't give a rat's flying ass about, but whatever you're talking about gets a lot of traction. It is very popular. Hence your monkey ass talks about that shit too now. You know what I'm saying? That shit is like prominent as hell nowadays. Hi guys! Vote for Trump! But you don't give a fuck about Trumps. Hi guys! Everybody should respect LGBT barbecue, but you are a straight male. You don't give a rat's flying ass about that whole organization of LGBT barbecue. Hi guys! Y'all should goddamn stop scrolling on social media, but you scroll on social media more than everybody. Virtue signaling is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Hi guys! Yeah, fuck, go fuck yourself, man. What the fuck? Holy fucking shit, man. And one thing about social media is that hate, or like in human nature in general, like this society's nature in general, is that hate builds traction. And it's kinda normal for hate to build traction. From an astrological point of view, why am I? I'm doing too much. But from an astrological point of view, the sign of hate is Aries, expressing hate. It is Aries, or like the first house. And you tell me, what is exalted in Aries, the sign of expressing hate? What is it? 10,000 euro question. $10,000 question. What is exalted in Aries, the sign of expressing hate? The sun The sun is exalted when somebody's expressing hate, negativity, conflict, problems, frustration, Mars qualities in general. The sun is exalted in this archetype because hate brings a lot of attention. Hate brings negativity, brings a whole lot of attention, traction, motion, focus, you name it. Because when we look at the nature of hate from a psychological and spiritual, metaphysical and whatnot type of sense, hate is an intense emotion, right? Hate is a pretty intense emotion. And anytime something is intense, it has to have a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you express something with intensity, that means inside of yourself you put a lot of energy behind that expression. Accordingly, you are able to gain a lot of traction and attention online, in real life, you fucking name it. If you make a video of yourself, got them going to your local Walmart and just punching somebody for no reason, you gain a shit ton of attention online and in your local Walmart environment. Because hate, or like violence, intensity, etc., is all like synonymous, is something which is backed and supported by a lot of emotional investment by the person who's expressing the hate. And a lot of involvement is getting the bar rolling. It's like, it is speeding up something. And when something is speeding up, it is able to gain a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we wouldn't pay attention to fast moving things, even physically speaking. Let's just say you at the goddamn racing, or let's just say you're like in the street, you're like on the street, right? And there are two cars. One car is driving very slowly, meep, 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 like a short bus. Meep, meep, you're like watching the short bus with the retarded people in the back. Meep, meep, you're like watching the short bus. It is driving like at fucking 10 miles per hour. And next to the bus is like a goddamn Ferrari. And that Ferrari is extremely fast. Which car do you pay attention to first? To which car you pay attention to first? To the fast car. Because it's a spiritual mechanism. Fast things, intense things gain a lot of attention and interaction. So keep that shit in mind. Keep that shit in mind. If you want to gain attention, you have to be intense in your own self. And I'm not telling you to be negative. Intensity is not negativity or evilness, you know what I'm saying? Intensity can also be passion, which is like the more positive side of Mars. Accordingly, passion also gains a lot of attention. Passion on the positive side brings attention, or violence and negativity and goddamn toxicity brings a lot of attention as well. But if I was you, I would stick to goddamn passion. Be passionate. Be fucking passionate about whatever you're expressing, and I guarantee you will manifest, attract, goddamn gravitate attention with whatever you choose to express. You know what I'm fucking saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying? I know that shit to a T. I'm a goddamn Leo Sun Mars conjunction. My Mars and my Sun conjunct each other in goddamn Leo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Scorpio South Node too. So y'all can't tell me shit unless you have like an Aries stellium or some shit like that. Then I will maybe listen. But even then, like one thing about stelliums, or like one thing about stelliums is that stelliums cause problems. They do cause problems. Yeah, stelliums do cause problems. They do. Check this out. Imagine you have an 8th house stellium. That means you have a lot of energy focused in one area. When a lot of energy is focused on one single area, that shit will manifest into goddamn problems. It can. It doesn't have to be, but it can manifest into problems with a stellium in a specific area. The problem being that you're too stuck and rooted into something. When you put all of your eggs in one basket, you are focused on one basket. You know what I'm saying? It is human nature. When you put all of your resources into one thing, it is normal for you to be rooted, stuck, and loyal towards that thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you have too much things going on in one specific area of your life, you risk being stuck. A very stupid example is like this. That's not fitting. Let me scratch that shit. But I was saying something interesting. I was saying, when you are stuck towards something, when you invest yourself into something completely, you're automatically loyal to that thing. Loyalty comes with commitment. And commitment builds you being stuck in one specific circumstance. And stuck is very negatively connoted, but you can replace stuck with being rooted and foundated, okay? When you're rooted and foundated / stuck in one specific scenario, you tend to give your all to that scenario. For an example, when you confine in a relationship, once again, I don't mean to talk negatively, it's just my choice of words. When you confine in a relationship, you devote and give your everything to that relationship. Because this is where you're stuck at. This is where you're at. You are inside that box. In that scenario. With that being said, this is partially the reason why Saturn is exalted in Libra. Commitment, ultimate commitment, comes, like Libra is commitment. Giving yourself towards something else. Like, yeah, commitment. You giving yourself to something externally is commitment, which is Libra in a nutshell. Commitment is ultimately achieved, or it ultimately happens to the highest degree, in an area you're stuck in. Saturn being exalted in fucking Libra. Saturn being where you're stuck at. Saturn builds stagnation, contraction, freezing sensations. When you're froze, contracted, and stuck in one scenario, you are very committed to that scenario. By default. By motherfucking default. You know what I'm saying? Everything is for a reason. Everything is for a reason. Everything is for a reason. Every outrageous thing is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm motherfucking saying? Ya heard? Let me drink some. Man, I like this, man. It's finally warm in my shed. Normally my breath is freezing, but now my breath ain't freezing no more. Because I got some goddamn heating system next to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, check this out, man. Your boy is cozy and warm, man. I'm fucking cozy and warm as a motherfucker. I don't have to freeze no more. Actually, I was never freezing, but now it's all nice and comfortable. Talking about Saturn. Let's just talk about distance for a bit. I was distant to my YouTube channel the last couple of weeks, for like 2 weeks and a little bit, because I was putting my life together in real life. It's goddamn Capricorn season. Do I need to elaborate? Do I need to fucking elaborate? Oh, I don't think so. I was basically fixing my life, and by default I was distant towards live streams and making music. And today I jumped right back into my regular schedule of making more live streams and music. And one surprising thing, which is not surprising, I noticed from me being absent and distant towards my craft, is improvement. It is fucking improvement. It goes like this. Imagine you're working out. You like goddamn in the gym for like 3 hours straight. And now you go home, take 2 days off, and you go to the gym in 5 days from now. When you hit the gym, after you separated yourself from your intense workout previously, you tend to build more strength. Because strength doesn't come from work constantly. It doesn't come from constant work. Strength comes from the absence of you being inside of your work. I worded that horribly, so let me explain it even more simple. It was like, I worded that atrociously. Check this out. Improvement happens if you take a rest. There we go. Improvement happens when you take rests. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily rests for no reason, but rests after you was putting in the work. When you put in the work in the gym, you don't grow immediately. You grow after you're resting, after you sleep, where your muscle tissue is regenerating once again. So this is where the healing, where the improving, and where the strength comes into play. In your absence. So I was absent for like a good week. 2 weeks, and maybe even more than 2 weeks, 2.5 or so. Now I came back, and I feel as good as ever. I feel as rejuvenated, recharged as ever. as smooth, seamless as ever with music and my goddamn live streams. Because separation is vital. Separation is vital. Which, oh my god, I'm. Hell no, what the oh my fucking god, I'm on 1 motherfucking %. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why is nobody telling me? Holy hell. My phone almost shut down, what the fuck? But separation is vital. I almost was separated from my damn live stream. But separation is vital. It sounds kinda counterproductive. Because separation screams death. Distance is more like death. But life and death is the same thing. Life comes from death after all. Movement comes from the lack of movement. I'm not moving. No, I'm moving. But where is my movement coming from? It came from a space of me not moving. Me not moving is predating movement. So life comes from death. You know what I'm fucking saying? So don't demonify absence or like taking a break. Because I'm demonifying a goddamn break. I'm tweaking. I'm geeking to the max. I'm a tweaker. Oh my god. I'm getting cold. Who is this number? Give me 2 seconds. What the fuck? My doctor was calling me and it's fucking 6. It is fucking 6 p.m. and my doctor was calling me. I've never seen a doctor being in his goddamn office at 6 p.m. What the fuck, bro, is doing too much, and why on earth is he calling me? But anyways, I wasn't answering his call anyways. I was just looking to see who was calling me because it might be important, but it actually ain't important. I could give a red flying ass about him calling me right now. Give me another 2 seconds. I'm called again. What the fuck? Give me 2 seconds. No more breaks, man. I'm hungry as fuck, man. I haven't ate shit whatsoever today. I haven't ate shit today. What the fuck? No, don't be afraid to put in some sort of separation between you and your craft. Because I'm geeking to the max. I'm tweaking to the max. I'm doing too much. That shit is an understatement. I'm doing the most. So I'm like kinda anxious to take a break from time to time. But now I forced myself to take breaks to fix other things. I wasn't standing still. I was fixing other things in my dear real life. And I was learning this Capricorn season. Distance is vital. And sacrifice is not something you need to be afraid of anyways. One thing about Capricorn season is, this is how you know if your Capricorn season is successful. When you are founded inside of your heart. Doing Capricorn season, or like, yeah, doing Capricorn season, or like in the end of Capricorn season. Or like the outcome should be this right here. The outcome of Capricorn season should be you being comfortable, you being at peace, at ease, stabilized, and safe emotionally, taking care of your Cancer space. Because every sun cycle is goddamn a climax to the full moon. And the full moon is always opposing the sun. So every season's goal is to get the moon sign straight of that fucking season. For an example, if it's Capricorn season, the goal of the season is to get your Cancer energy straight. If it's Aquarius season, your goal needs to be to get your Leo energy straight. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't need, or it doesn't have to be, but this is something extremely beneficial, and I'm testing this theory since goddamn damn near more than a year, and it never really failed me. Anytime I'm pushing to the opposite direction, not out of being an asshole, out of being defiant, but out of wholeness. Anytime I was pushing the other energetic goddamn direction, I was experiencing wholeness, and my life became complete. Accordingly. Duh! But anyways, this is something to keep in mind. To keep in your motherfucking mind. Talking about keeping shit in your mind. You cannot mesmerize yourself through life. You cannot navigate life through memory. Through goddamn mesmerizing things. Life is not some school test. Your intellect doesn't work. Period in life. It does, but it is not the end all and be all tool. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, life can't be something which can be mesmerized. You cannot prepare to the fullest degree. Yeah, there we go. This is like a good way to put it. You cannot prepare to a very high degree. Or give me 2 seconds, man. Give me 2 fucking seconds. I'm hungry as hell, man. Holy shit. The hunger is catching up to me. Holy fucking shit. Please tell me I have some candy. Please tell me I have some candy. Please tell me I have some candy on me. Some candy on me. Do I have some candy on me? Do I have some candy on me? Bitch, can't you see I have candy on me? Shit is all nice and sweet. Yeah, I have candy. No, I don't have candy on me. Fuck that shit. Nothing is nice and sweet, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nothing except my ass is nice and sweet. Ain't I adorable? Type yes in my chat if you think I'm adorable. Or like in my comments if you're watching this on the replay. Type yes, Mellow, and I know what you're up to. Type yes, Mellow, and I know what you're up to. Anyways, my guys, don't take life too serious. Don't take life too serious also. It's all fine and dandy to be serious, and life is serious, but don't take it too serious. I'm not saying life ain't serious, life is motherfucking serious, but don't take life too serious. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever run out of words, not because you don't know what to say, but you have said everything you said, but you still want to talk? This just happened to me. One thing about my ass is, I love to talk. I love to talk. I can't shut my mouth for shit when I'm making my live streams. I love to talk. I just love to talk. I have Venus in Gemini. I love to talk. I do love to talk. I love to talk. I just love to talk. One thing about me, I love to talk. Well, anyways, one thing about live part 10,000 is, this is like my favorite thing. This is like my favorite introduction to introduce the next point. One thing about life, it sounds so mystical, like I'm some ancient ass wizard. Yo, one thing about life, man. I know I'm okay. Fuck that shit. I figured why my light is dimming and goddamn brightening up for no damn reason. The reason is my goddamn heating system. That shit is goddamn squeezing the voltage out of my lightning bulb. Hence, it expands and contracts. But anyways, I was about to say how wisdom and words go hand in hand. Wisdom is nothing without proper words, and words are nothing if your words aren't wise. If you have wisdom, kudos, but that in and of itself is not enough. You need to have the proper words to communicate your wisdom properly so everybody can understand your monkey ass. Let's just say you found out the most benevolent thing on planet Earth, but you cannot communicate what you've just found out. Then your wisdom is irrelevant. Your wisdom needs a proper choice of words. You need to communicate effectively when you express your wisdom. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm not flexing, I'm just adjusting my goddamn hearing. I'm not flexing, I'm just kidding, I'm lying. Got me. I just wanted to show you my earring. I was lying for a sec there. I was just saying, nah, I'm just fixing it. I'm just fixing it. On some female type. She's like, don't look at my ass. And while she's bending over in your face, don't look at my ass. Get ya, females. I get ya. Sometimes it is uncomfortable to reveal your intentions. I get ya. I get ya. Trust me, I get ya. But anyways. Well, guys, I'm just bullshitting because we have 6 more minutes left and I want to hit 1 hour. Now the cat is out of the bag. Maybe I will. Maybe I will release some music today. Maybe I will. As a matter of fact, I might. I have like 12 tracks finished. I could drop an album in this very second. But I feel like I'm moving too fast. I just dropped another album. If it's up to me, I could drop shit every day. But humans have like a weird, not weird, but humans, it is weird. Humans have a weird taste for mysterious natures. When something is mysterious, it appears to be attractive. Because It is some spiritual thing. This spirit is mysterious, and the ultimate attraction is to be spiritual. Not as in I watched YouTube all day, I was meditating today, but truly spiritual in heart and character. Somebody who's truly spiritual will never tell you, yeah, I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. Guys, I'm spiritual. Somebody who's truly spiritual will never tell you that they are spiritual. I never go to people and say, I'm spiritual. Y'all know me, I hate that word. I never say, guys, I'm spiritual. Did y'all know I'm spiritual? No, I never say that shit. Because I despise that fucking word, man. And that shit is phony. When you have to overly express and talk about whatever you are not that type of thing. But anyways, my point was, mysterious things are truly attractive because they resemble spiritual natures. Spiritual natures are mystical and everybody's attracted to spiritual natures. Everybody has a spirit and everybody wants to be limitless. Hence, everybody would love to be spiritual. And spiritual things are mystical. So when you express some mystique, some goddamn no mischievous things, but if you express some mystique, if you express mystique, you gain a bit more attraction. You gain a bit more attraction when you are a little bit mysterious. You know what I'm saying? So mind yourself. Have some temperance. Have some motherfucking temperance. I was saying something, but I forgot my point. Let me. What was I saying? Ah, yeah, I was saying this. If you have to explain whoever you are or whatever you are, you, my friend, are not that thing. You get what I'm saying? When you have to explain, I'm spiritual, guys. I've watched Rolf Smart today. I was reading my goddamn book about spirituality today. I was lighting 10,000 candles today. I'm spiritual. If you have to be like this 24/7, you are not spiritual. You're not. You're like some imposter. You're like some interloper. You're just fake and phony. Whenever to overly explain who or what you are not that thing. Because words are no good way to express who you truly are. Words can be misunderstood. But individuality is expressed and seen through what? Actions, baby. Whoa! I fucking got my phone. Holy fucking shit. I have like lightning reflexes. My phone was on the verge of falling down. What the fuck? But even from an astrological point of view, the sign of individuality, Leo, or like even Aries, is marked by the sun, exalted in Aries and ruled by Leo. Individuality is like your sun. And your sun is not all about talking. Individuality / your sun is not talking. Yeah, guys, I'm this. No! Your individuality is marked by action, by leading. You know what I'm saying? Leading, Aries, and action, Leo. Putting in action, self-explanatory. Hence, Aries and Leo are seen as leaders because they both share the sun, exalted in Aries and at home in Leo. Your individuality is not seen whenever you just run your mouth. I'm spiritual because I was reading some scriptures today about ancient Kemet. I was reading how the pyramids were built. I'm spiritual. No. Who you are is not expressed by what you talk about. I can't speak. Who you are is not about what you're talking about. It is what you act upon. You know what I'm saying? So don't even bother expressing yourself through words. Words are misleading and words never show who you truly are, but actions do. As I was saying, from an astrological POV. The sun rules Leo, the sign of individuality, and the sun is exalted in Aries. Another sign of individuality. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Individuality is not all. If you don't like astrology, let me make it even more simpler. Individuality is not about talking. Individuality is about doing. You're welcome. Now you don't have to understand astrology, which is your fault because astrology is fucking amazing. Anyways, we have 23 more seconds until we're at 1 hour. If anybody wants to ask something, feel free to do so because I will soon head out. It is kind of early today. Yeah, because I woke up at like... When did I woke up? I woke up early as hell, man. I was putting out work like a motherfucker. Waking up early is fucking beautiful. One thing I used to struggle with. My sleep schedule was fucking ass. But now I fixed my damn sleep schedule. And now I'm getting shit done. Life is all about getting shit done. Life is built through actions, not through and receiving shit. People think they can be a certain way by just receiving shit. Or just talking and thinking about shit. Your life is not built by what you receive and what you think about. Life is built based upon what you act upon. I made a whole live stream on this type of topic. If you're interested, go watch my live stream, which is saying you are what you do, or you are what you do. It's something like this. It's called something like that, man. You are what the fuck you do. And another thing I like to address before I go out of here, before I head out of here, is how important relationships are. Rather, to make it more accurate, how important it is to have in mind who you relate to. You just can't relate to anybody, and you just can't label anybody as a friend. Environments are vital when it comes to shaping your mind. And imagine your environment is full of people that you don't fuck with. Guess what this will do to your mind? You do the imaginary part, you know what I'm saying? Who you have around your space, or like in your space, is extremely vital because people are powerful. In the sense of their influence is something which cannot be neglected. It can, but it gets kinda iffy. Why would you expose yourself to people to which you don't want to be around? It makes no sense. There's a reason why we have certain proverbs which are saying, when you chill around 4 stupid motherfuckers, you will be the 5th stupid motherfucker. You know what I'm fucking saying? Be careful who you're around. And if you have no beneficial friend group, just be around nobody. Like I am. I'm extremely low key. Not because I'm insocial or like something. Everywhere I go, people love me to death. Check this out. Today I was like visiting the goddamn doctor because of certain health issues. I have to go get myself checked. I go to the doctor like once a year to get myself checked because it's like mandatory for my health conditions. And the woman on the counter was saying, "You've changed so much over 1 year. You look so beautiful now. You're like unrecognizable type shit." Like, she was saying, she and her colleague was discussing if this was even me because I changed so much. I look so different. And this was like an indirect saying of they saying they find me beautiful. Everywhere I go, I gain attraction. But I'm still a very low-key person. Even though I got the ability to be liked, praised and whatnot. That's not even a question for me. Gaining friends, being liked, having a social circle, that shit is no question for me. But even if you're able, like me, to gain traction, friends, being liked, getting validated and whatnot, it doesn't mean that you should have everybody around your space. It is just vital to pick who's in your space. And if you can't find people who are truly conducive to what you got going on, stay to yourself. Like I'm doing. Stay to your motherfucking self. And I'm staying to myself, not out of the lack of attraction. I'm extremely attractive, mentally, physically and whatnot. People praise me 24/7, upside down, everywhere I go. 2 goddamn nurses were praising me to death for no reason today. But I still am not geeked when it comes to meeting and talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have charisma, yeah, I know, yeah, I'm likable and whatnot, but I still don't give a fuck. Because I only give a fuck if I resonate with you. Not to say I'm a dickhead, I'm nice, I'm a super nice person. If you maybe think I'm coming off as mean or like intense or like a dickhead, trust me, I'm a super nice person. I'm a very nice person. I'm an extremely nice person. But I still don't fuck with anybody. Not because I despise people, but people don't resonate with me. Just because of my interest. But anyways, my guys and my girls and my whatnots, let's go for 30 more seconds, and then we will get up out of here. Let me goddamn unplug everything as we speak. As we speak, as we speak. As we speak, I'm a leaf. As we speak, I'm a leaf. As we speak, I'm a leaf, fresh and green like a leaf. Staying happy and no grief. Bitch, I'm not mean. Your eyes might deceive you. Man, I fucked that shit up. I fucked the last part up. I fucked that shit up. I fucked that shit up. I am fucking you slut. That bitch make me nut. Bitch, I'm blazing, flaming hot. Something you are not. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my fucking god, my phone! But one thing I like to address is every time I'm making music, I'm just freestyling. I never go like, let me pull up my notebook. Me. No. I don't like this shit. I just like to freestyle. But anyways, y'all take care. I appreciate every single body, every single soul who's watching, liking, and goddamn being here. I appreciate y'all very much, man. You are greatly appreciated. And I value it extremely. I value that shit extremely. Trust and believe. I appreciate y'all for real. As much as I hold grudges, I hold on to appreciation. I fuck with y'all. Peace out. Take care of yourself. And goodbye, y'all. See ya guys tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.